Welcome to another life-changing story. Today, we explore a question that has lingered in the minds of many for centuries. A question that touches every aspect of our lives, whether we realize it or not. Is everything in your life predestined, or do you have the power to shape your own fate? Let me share with you the story of a man who sought answers to this very question. His journey began many years ago, when he was burdened by a feeling that his life was like a leaf caught in the current of a river, helpless and drifting, with no power to change its course. This man, like many of us, believed that the events of his life, his successes, his struggles, even the people he met, were all predetermined, out of his control. He felt as though no matter what he did, his fate was already sealed. Traveler to himself, how can I be truly happy if everything is already decided for me? Is there any point in trying to change my path? Monk. One day, this traveler decided to seek out wisdom. He traveled far and wide, seeking answers from sages, teachers, and wise people. But it wasn't until he reached a distant village, at the foot of an ancient mountain, that he would encounter the wisdom he so desperately needed. Traveler. Old woman, I've traveled far to understand one thing. Is everything in life predetermined, or do we have the ability to shape our own future? Old woman, with a smile. Climb to the top of the mountain tomorrow. There, you will find your answer. Monk. The next morning, the traveler set out. The mountain seemed insurmountable, its peak hidden by thick clouds. But his determination burned strong. With each step, he wondered, is the summit predetermined, or will I choose my own path to it? Traveler, to himself. If the path is already laid out, then why does this climb feel like a choice? Why am I the one making these decisions? After hours of struggle, the traveler finally reaches the summit. He finds an elderly monk sitting in meditation by a peaceful lake, surrounded by the beauty of nature. Monk, to greet the traveler. You've made it to the top. I know why you've come. Traveler, panting but filled with curiosity. I've traveled far and asked many, but I still don't understand. Is everything in life predetermined? Or do we shape our own destiny? Monk pauses and looks out at the vast landscape before speaking. Look around you. The mountain was here long before you arrived. The path was already carved, but it was up to you whether you walked it. You chose to climb. You chose to continue when the way was tough. That choice was yours. The traveler sits beside the monk, contemplating the view. Traveler. So, you're saying that while the mountain and its path were already here, I still had the power to decide how I would walk it. Monk, nodding. Exactly. Some things in life are beyond our control, just like the mountain was here before you. But how you choose to walk the path, how you respond to obstacles, that is where your free will lies. The journey, my friend, is not predetermined. It's in your hands. Traveler, with a sense of understanding. I see now. Life is like this climb. We may not always have control over the starting point, but we always have control over how we walk the path, how we face the challenges along the way. I can't control everything, but I can choose how I react. Monk, smiling peacefully. Yes, and that is the true power you possess. Destiny might provide the mountain, but you decide whether to climb, how to climb, and when to rest. Life is a balance between what is given to us and the choices we make along the way. We may not always understand the plan, but we always have the ability to choose how to navigate it. So, dear traveler, the answer is this. Life may have certain patterns, certain paths we must follow. But the journey is yours. The choices you make along the way shape your destiny. Embrace your power to choose, to adapt, and to grow. That, my friend, is where true freedom lies.